everyone, welcome to my channel. What if I told you 8 days is all it takes to completely fall in love with a place and never want to come back home? Yes, that's exactly what happened to us in Bali. And this video, I'm going to take you through every single day, every must visit spot, and all the tips and mistakes along the way so your trip is even better than ours. This is our complete Bali travel diary. Let's get into it. We departed from Bengaluru International Airport and flew to Denpasar via Malaysia. Day 2. Arrival in Ubud. We touched down in Denpasar and the moment that warm Bali air hit us, all the travel exhaustion just disappeared. We had pre-booked a cab for the next 2 days, which made everything so much smoother on arrival. Our driver took us straight to the Tegenungan Waterfalls on the way to our hotel. Honestly, starting the trip at the waterfall, perfect decision. The waterfalls are beautiful, surrounded by a lush green jungle, and headed to our hotel in Ubud to freshen up and get some proper rest. Day 3, we were up early and ready to cover as much as possible, and this did not disappoint. First stop, Bali Swing, and guys, this was absolutely worth it. Swinging over a jungle valley with mountains view behind you, the pictures came out incredible. If you love a good shot, this is your spot. Then we headed to Tegallalang rice terraces. Now, honest opinion time. If you're an Indian, you're probably used to seeing rice fields back home. So, this might not blow your mind that way it does for international visitors. It's pretty, but may not be the must do. If you're short on time, totally up to you, we are just keeping it real. Next was Besakih temple, Bali's mother temple. The scale of it, the layers of her shrines, the spiritual weight of the place is genuinely impressive and worth visit. We drew to the Tirta Ganga, a gorgeous royal water garden, peaceful, elegant and very photogenic. We really enjoyed this one. And then the gates of heaven. This was one of the most highlights of the whole trip. Now, because we visited in the off season, there were barely any crowds. We had all the time we wanted, took our pictures, explored, soaked in the atmosphere. If you're considering visiting Bali in the off season, I would say go for it. We ended the day with relaxed evening in Ubud city. Day 4. After 3 big days, we gave ourselves a slower morning on the day 4 before checking out and heading to the islands. We stopped at the monkey forest in Ubud and it's fun experience. If you love wildlife, go for it. After the forest, we checked out from the resort and made our way to Sanur Port. where we boarded a cruise to Nusa Lembongan. This boat ride felt like a trip shifting gears. From Lembongan, we hired a local auto to get to the port, then crossed a famous yellow bridge on the foot to reach Nusa Ceningan. The resort team picked us up right from the bridge. Super convenient. Our stay was at Bluelagoon Resort and I genuinely cannot oversell the view from there. We spent that evening just wandering around the resort and watching the sunset. Pure magic. Day 5, Nusa Penida. And I'll just say this upfront, this was the best day of the entire trip. We took a fast boat cruiser from Nusa Lembongan to Nusa Penida, and the moment we arrived, we rented a scooter just for 650 rupees for a full day with a tank of petrol. Absolute steal. Kelingking Beach. You probably seen the photo, the dramatic T-Rex shaped cliff with bright turquoise water below. Standing there in a person is completely a different experience. It is breathtaking. Genuinely one of the most stunning natural viewpoints I've ever seen. Some people hike all the way down to the beach, which takes about 2 hours down and 2 hours back up. We decided to enjoy the view from the top and move on. Next, we rode over to Angel's Billabong and Broken Beach. Both are close together and totally walkable. Angel's Billabong is this natural rock pool with most unreal shade of blue-green water that flows straight into the ocean. And the Broken Beach is dramatic natural rock arc over the sea. Both are must-visit places. Now here is the honest part. We completely lost track of time and before we knew it, we had missed the last ferry back. The last ferry from Nusa Penida leaves around 4 pm. Please set an alarm. We ended up booking a hotel for a night. We hopped on a scooter early morning and rode to the Diamond Beach and wow! White sand, towering cliffs on the either side, crystal clear water below, it genuinely looked like a postcard. A completely must visit and we almost missed it entirely. And then we rode back to Lembongan, hired an auto to drop our luggages at the port. And since we had about 2 hours to spare, we zipped over to Dream Beach and Devil's Tear. Dream Beach is this beautiful tucked away stretch of a sand and Devil's Tear is wild. Waves crashed against the rock with so much force that they can shoot up into the air in a huge white space. Stunning and slightly terrifying in the best way. After that, we took a ferry back to Lembongan to Sandwood Port and headed to our hotel in Kuta to rest. Day 7. Day 7 was our big South Bali day and we packed it properly. We started with Uluwatu Cliff Temple, built right on the edge of the cliff overlooking this ocean. From here we drew to Tanah Lodge, probably the most iconic image of Bali. A temple perched on a rocky island surrounded by a sea. It's almost unreal, especially in the late afternoon light. Absolutely worth seeing in person. Then we visited GWK Cultural Park, which is home to that massive iconic statue of Wisnu riding Garuda. We wrapped up the evening at Kuta market for some similar shopping, then walked along Seminyak beach and finally ended at Kuta beach. And the next morning we flew back to Baruna, and that's our complete 8-day Bali trip. If this video helped you even little bit with your Bali planning, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe so you'll never miss out on our next adventure. Until then, keep traveling, keep exploring. See you in the next one. Bye bye.